So the old way of horsemanship, a lot of people always had drilled into them, don't use too much pressure. Your hands are too heavy. You need to have softer hands. Let up off of that horse. And while there definitely is some truth to that, most people nowadays, they don't use enough pressure. Here's the thing. Don't be afraid of using pressure, because when you use pressure, you're being clear. So for example, and with Grace, she's pretty light. I don't have to use a lot of pressure to back her up. Well, she's asleep, okay? So she's not really paying attention. So I'm gonna add some pressure. I'm gonna say, hey, back up. And she says, oh, you wanted me to back up? Okay, great. I'll back up. And so I made it clear that I wanted her to back up. Now watch this. Because I added enough pressure, this next time, watch how little pressure I can use and get her to back up. Isn't that incredible? And so what a lot of people end up doing is, instead of adding, enough pressure and getting a result, they just start with little pressure, and they end up desensitizing their horse. And that horse gets duller and duller to that pressure, instead of giving them the pressure necessary, getting them to respond, and then dialing back that pressure when they show understanding, where you can just use a little bit of pressure because you've already done the work of using what we call adequate pressure, so that you can clearly explain to your horse what it is you are asking of them. Another thing that I want to mention is, when you add a lot of pressure in order to get a point across, make sure the second that your horse moves away from that pressure, take the pressure away. Take a deep breath, let up off of them, go in there and rub and love on them. Got a spider on you. Let them know that they did a really good job by responding to you, instead of being bracy or resistant against you. Do these things with your horses, and you're gonna find that your horse is gonna be more trusting, more clear, and more understanding of what it is you're asking of them.